Hello, welcome everyone. Thank you for being a part of this video titled Copilot and Marketing Text inside of Dynamics 365 Business Central. My name is Craig Kreskes. I am a partner solution architect here at Microsoft. This video is part of a bigger series focused on educating you on everything around Copilot, AI, machine learning, agentic capabilities inside of Business Central. So let's get started here. And this video, again, is focused on the marketing text. This is one of the earlier features we had within Copilot inside of Business Central. And what it's designed to do is just to help create new marketing text, which then your users can leverage in, say, for example, an e-commerce site, a marketing campaign, or some kind of printed materials. So what I'm going to do is show you how to get started by creating new marketing text. And then we could change the text based on how I want to reflect my brand. I could change the tone, etc. Again, this doesn't impact the description inside of the item table. It just provides users with a way to create marketing text that they could use in other applications. Let's take a look. So I'm going to go ahead and log into Business Central. I'm going to open up the items, and you can choose any item here in the list you want. I am going to just go ahead and choose the Rome guest chair, the green chair. And you'll see that for any item that's registered in Business Central that you can write a marketing text about the item. And again, just to reiterate, the marketing text is just kind of a description. It's different than the actual item description, which you can see here in the item card where I'm hovering my cursor. And on the bottom right corner where I've got the little tooltip for you, it's called Draft with Copilot. Now the marketing text, again, it's a more rich and descriptive text. Its purpose is just for adding marketing and promotional content known as copy. And it can be published with the item, again, if you're going to use it on a web shop or an e-commerce site. And here you can see automatically Copilot gives me a starting point. You could see if I don't like it, I could regenerate this. I can come in here into the format, and I can either create just a tagline, a paragraph, or in the case of what you see on my screen, it's a combination of the tagline and tagline and a paragraph. And a brief is an introductory sentence similar to tagline, and then it's followed by a bolded list of key points of interest. Let's go ahead and keep the tagline here. You can highlight text using the rich editor. I can make that bold. And there's a few more settings that are available if you want to focus on a particular quality. For example, you have innovation, sustainability, power. I'm going to choose elegance, and maybe that represents more appropriately our brand. And so when I click on generate, you'll notice that my text had changed based on that. And you can also change the tone. So think of this as somewhat of a gradient from formal to creative. You can use this option to influence what kind of words, phrases, and punctuation that are going to be used to engage the target audience. And so again, you could use or select from any of the predefined tones of voice. So for example, I'm going to go ahead and choose something a little more creative. And when I click on generate, watch the text at the top of your screen. You can see here now it says, do I want to sit like a Roman emperor in the stylish and timeless Rome guest chair? So obviously you can see how that creative flair changes, and then I can go ahead and select keep it. And then of course, like everything you've seen in our Copilot experiences, I can go in and I can edit this if it's something that I'm not comfortable with or it doesn't represent that particular brand. So this is just a real simple example of how you can take advantage of the marketing text with the item card. Again, I created the text. We kind of changed some of that based on brand with the emphasis and then also on the tone. Very short, brief video. I hope you appreciated it and enjoyed how to get started with marketing text. Again, thank you so much for being a part of this video. Again, my name is Craig, and I look forward to seeing you again on the video real soon.